Hello, 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 hello. So I thought we'd do a little review of everything, watch it over. I didn't try to pick the hardest problems. I'm just trying to do example of pretty much what we've done so far. So to simplify, these are the problems people tend to get wrong. We talked about zero. If zero, what's that saying? Say it with me. If zero's on the bottom, it's undefined. That is true all the time because you're trying to take something, seven of something, and divide it until you have nothing. And you can't. You still have something. So zero divided by a number other than zero, zero. Undefined, we can't make sense of it. Oh, zero's on the bottom, undefined. Now, I abbreviated, by the way. Now this, not in parentheses. So this means what's the opposite of 3 times 3? The square only affects what it's right next to unless it's in parentheses. So this is negative 3 times negative 3. Do you see the difference? So this is negative 9. This is 9. People, Trixie, leave me alone. Trixie, get out. Sorry about that. My dog is bothering me. So those 5, I don't know why people just can't remember. Now give an example of each number. You need to know your numbers. A real number is any number you've seen up until now. So this is as long as it's a number, it's examples. So 2, 3, 84, 1/3, 1/5. Rational is anything that can be written as a fraction. So 1/3 is rational. If it's a decimal, if it terminates, that means stop. Or if it repeats, it is rational. So 1.7 repeating, rational. 1.489, rational. Irrational is anything that cannot be a fraction. So my favorite number is irrational. Pi. Ooh. Now, any square root that cannot be simplified to get rid of the square root is also, but if you don't know square roots, don't worry about it. Now, an integer. Integer is any positive or negative whole number, or when it's written, it's over 1. So 7, 8, 9, negative 4, 0. Now, distribution. Whenever you have something next to parentheses, that means multiply. If it's a sum or difference, you have to multiply that to each term. Boy, am I talking fat. Trixie. I am sorry, Trixie. Distribute the negative 3. Now the sign in front of the number goes with that number. So negative 3 times 1x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 6 is plus 18. Yes. Here, distribute the fourths. Trixie, good land. I'm going to lock you out of this room. Distribute the negative 6, and then that's plus 42. So 4x minus 6x, always use the sign in front. No sign assumes positive. That's a minus, so it's minus 2x. That would be a plus 26. Now, now order of operations, we talked about it. We really didn't have a separate lesson on it. Now, order of operations is you must do powers and grouping as you see it. So going from left and right, if you see a grouping symbol or a power, you must do it. Then you go back and you do multiplying and dividing. Then once you're done with that, you go back and do addition and subtraction. So subtraction, I must do that left. Ooh, just tried to make you sick. Sorry. So now this, most people get this one wrong. Just can't help yourself. You see this and think it's grouping, but it's next to a number. So it's multiplication. So it's 6 minus 10 divided by 5 is 2 times 2. So it's 6 minus 4, which is do-si-do. Watch the official flipping of the page. Woohoo! Now solving. For some reason, people do great with this, but as soon as you put a variable on both sides, blah. So, by the way, if you want to ever stop the video and try these without watching me, then watch me, that's fine. Normal videos, I would say do that. But this is just sort of big time review. So the first thing you want to do is simplify both sides. Now for the first two, both are simplified. Whoa, a lot of simplification now. Then get the variables on one side, which in this case they already are. Get the constant. Constant is just a number. On the other side, so I'm going to add 6 and then divide by the number in front, or that's called the coefficient of the variable. Ooh, look, all these fancy words. So I'm going to, now I don't know why I always like to do the smaller number. Get rid of it. So 2x minus 12 equals negative 6. So I might get this all in one video. Holy cheese in a bucket. So I'd have 2x equals 6. So x equals 3. Yay! Hopefully I don't make any stupid mistakes. Trixie keeps bothering me. I'm going to probably make it. So do this by yourself and then watch me. Okay, welcome back. So distribute the x. I said that wrong. Sorry. Distribute the 10. Now distribute the minus 6. Holy mercy, big numbers. Now distribute the 2. Wow, what a communist write this problem. I hope not. 8 minus 16 is negative 8. Absolute value is positive 8, but then take the opposite again. Simplify. This would be 4x plus 2. Excuse me. 42 is bigger than minus 40 or 40. So that'd be 2x minus 14. I'm going to do two steps at once. Subtract 2x and subtract the 2. So I'd have 2x equal negative 16. So x equals negative 8. Hey, we're cranking now, Bob. Whoever Bob is. Now, absolute value. Remember, there's two parts when there's a variable inside. So if I say what's absolute value negative 8, you say 8. I know because it's negative. It becomes positive, and then the opposite of that. But I don't know what the variable is, so I have to do two steps. Yes. Then take the opposite. Woohoo, this is going to be a nice pointage test tomorrow. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, I mean. So add 6, so x equals 16. Hey, this is not bad, Mr. Murphy. Distribute to negative, yes. So subtract 6 from both sides. So negative x equals 4, so x equals negative 4. Now, if I said graph the answers, you just have two solid dots on a number line. That's why we don't graph. It's boring. Just two dots. Now, if you have numbers outside the absolute value, my recommendation, get the absolute value by itself. So I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. Then I'm going to divide by negative 5. So at first you said, oh, can't do it because it's negative. But when you divide by this, it makes it to something I can do, because that would be positive 8. So x minus 2 equals 8. Now I'm going to do two steps here. Distribute the negative. Now I know I'm doing this fast, but like I said, it's just a big review. So two steps. Write it without, and then take the opposite to take care of both cases of what's happening inside. Because if the inside's positive, you just drop the absolute value. If the inside's negative, you take the opposite. We don't know what's going on. Now, don't forget to ask for help if you need it. So subtract 6, take the opposite. Now solving. So we're just going to get the x by itself. But remember, whenever you multiply or divide by negative, you switch the direction. Trixie! Good land. Okay. I'm going to divide by negative 2. Let me show you, Trixie. Trixie, come here. Here we go. Here's my dog, Trixie. The batteries are dead, I guess. Didn't realize. Hello, I'm Trixie. How are you? Woohoo. What a scary dog. The eyes are low, but for some reason, I didn't think the batteries were dead, but I guess they are. So maybe next time I'll get some batteries for you, Trixie. Anyways, that was fun. So to graph it, remember we put an open dot at 5, or we can do a parentheses. And then shade in. This one, subtract 3x. add 6. Now, of course, on the test, you're going to show the work, but I am running out of time. I'm not dividing by a negative, so I don't have to switch the direction of the inequality. So this is going to be a solid dot, or it can be a bracket. Then this one, I don't know why, wouldn't you multiply by the LCD, which in this case is 6. So we'd have negative 3x plus 2 is less than x plus 6. So I'm going to subtract x. I'm going to subtract 2, divide by negative 4. Oh, I divided by negative, Mr. Murphy. That's right, so we switched the inequality. Good catch. Thanks, Trixie. I knew you'd help me. So let's see, that'd be negative 1. And I want the numbers larger than negative 1, so it goes this way. Whee! So, whoa, that was fast. I hope it helped you somewhat. Hey, have a happy life. Bye-bye.